coin enthusiasts out there? It is iDax Collects, and we have 6 penny boxes right here. We're going to open 2 of these up in this video. Let's see what we can find inside 2 of these 6 penny boxes here. Joining us in this hunt is Bandy here, our good luck charm. Let's see what we can find together. Now, before we determine which of these boxes will be opened up in this video, if you guys really enjoy coin roll hunting content, consider liking and subscribing. If you haven't seen my last penny box video, I'll put the card right up here for you, and here are the pennies to look out for. Now we're going to roll this die twice. Crown here is a 1, and 6, of course, is a 6. Crown, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first box of the video will be this one, and the second box of the video will be this one here. Let's go ahead and get started with this 2-box penny hunt. Let's open penny box number 103. We had some success with the previous penny box hunt. Let's see if we can continue that for this 2-box hunt. I'll quickly check these enders, and I'll provide you guys with an update on what I see here. I see plenty of copper penny enders, which I will keep. I always store them in copper boxes. Basically, they're just penny boxes just like this, and I throw all the copper pennies there. And I've kept so many boxes of copper pennies over the past 2 years. For enders, though, the one that stood out that I saw was inside of roll number 32. We have a 1968 Canadian penny right here. That is it. All right. 50 rolls to open. Let's see how many wheat pennies we can find in this box here. Let's get started right away. Grab your snack and beverage and enjoy this 2-box hunt. Let's see what we can find. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We have our first wheat penny find of the box inside of roll number 3. There's the iconic wheatback reverse. And we found a 1955 Denver. Not a bad start. Now I will check for varieties for all the wheat cents that we find in circulation near the end of the video. This particular wheat penny has a variety called the DDO. It's not as strong as the 1955 Philadelphia, but it does exist. Open 2 more rolls since I've last seen you guys. We're on roll number 5, and we found wheat penny number 2. We have a pretty common wheat penny here, 1945, minted in Philadelphia. Now, just an FYI, to save time, if I find another 1945 Philadelphia in this box, then I'll set it aside, and I'll still share that with you guys when we go to the full box recap. It'll show how many of the wheat pennies I found, and some will display a 1 or a 2 next to that if I find a single one or multiples of them. All right, wheat penny number 2. Let's see what else we can find. Another 2 rolls in. This roll has 2 finds inside. We have a Canadian penny here and a wheat penny here. Let's check out the Canadian penny first. We have a depiction of Queen Elizabeth II wearing a tiara. And the year is 1981. Now let's check the wheat penny. Looks fairly old. $1946, San Francisco. Check for the S over D for this coin. If you find one, it is worth quite a bit. Not a bad find. Roll number 10 here has a wheat penny inside. This is wheat penny number 4. We have a 1944 minted in Philadelphia. This coin has a mintage of 1.4 billion, the most out of any wheat penny ever minted. We're on roll number 13 right now, and we have another wheat penny. We did find another 1945 Philadelphia. So this is our 6th wheat penny of the box. 1957, minted in Denver. Haven't found anything in quite a bit. Another 10 rolls in. Roll number 23. Here's wheat penny number 7. We have a 1958 Philadelphia. And once again, not really finding too much in this box. Inside of roll number 31 is wheat penny number 8. We have a 1941 Philadelphia. We're only finding the common wheat pennies in this box. Nothing too particularly uncommon. We made it to the roll with the Canadian penny ender. We saw the year of this coin already, 1968. And there's Queen Elizabeth II. Well, we might have an old wheat penny right here. Inside of roll number 36, we found our 9th wheat penny. It's got some wear to it. Let's see if it's a wheat penny before the 1940s. And indeed it is. We have a 1919 minted in Philadelphia. It has a decently high mintage of around 400 million. So not a very rare wheat penny by any means. It is certainly possible to find. But that is still awesome. We have a penny that's over 100 years old. 106 to be exact. We are still on roll number 36. And take a look at this beauty right here. Look at this 1969 San Francisco. Wow, that is a beauty. This has a pretty good chance to be an upgrade for the Lincoln Memorial Cents album. Beautiful. And we just found wheat penny number 10 inside of roll number 38. 1956, minted in Denver. Excellent. We're getting closer to finishing this box up. We are currently on roll number 42. Here's our 11th wheat penny. $1946 Philadelphia. Another common wheat penny. We just finished the first penny box of the video. Penny box number 103. In this box we found a 1919 wheat penny right here. A total of 6 1940s wheat pennies. 4 1950s wheat pennies. A beautiful 1969 San Francisco. 2 Canadian pennies. And 14 2009 pennies. Not a bad start to this 2-box penny hunt. Most of these wheat pennies we found are very common, so nothing too special about them. Not entirely sure if we found any upgrades for the collection books, but we'll check just to make sure. I would say our find of this penny box is this 1919 Philadelphia. All right. One box down, one box to go. Let's go ahead and bring out the second penny box of the video. Now it is time to open penny box number 104. What do we have here? I'll be right back to let you know what I find as far as the enders go. And just like the previous box, we have a Canadian penny ender inside of roll number 2. 1984 this time. No wheat penny enders that I saw. Now it's time to go through the 50 rolls of this box. How many wheat pennies can we find? Can we find more than 11? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and open these rolls up. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We're on roll number 2 with the Canadian penny ender. Let's go ahead and open this roll up. There might be something else inside of this roll besides that Canadian penny, so we're going to check it out. Didn't see anything else. So we have this Tiara obverse design Canadian penny with a 12-sided edge. And we already know it's a 1984. Next roll, roll number 3. Now here's a nice wheat penny. Look at this. We have a 1939 Philadelphia. Not bad. Roll number 5 here yields us our second wheat penny of the box. 1945 Philadelphia. Wait a minute. I didn't even notice the mint mark below the date. We actually have a 1945 San Francisco. That surprised me. 8 rolls later, inside of roll number 13, here's our third wheat penny of the box. Not in the worst shape. 1958, minted in Denver. Now we are on roll number 21, and we found our second Canadian penny of the box. 1994. This time on the obverse is Queen Elizabeth II wearing a diadem. We're halfway done with this box. 4 rolls later, inside of roll number 25, here's our third Canadian penny. Tiara obverse design. 1982. 9 rolls later, inside of roll number 34, we found our fourth wheat penny. Not finding too many wheat pennies in this box. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. Just found our fourth Canadian penny of the box inside of roll number 38. We have a 1963 featuring Queen Elizabeth II with the laureate portrait design. Almost done with this box. Currently on roll number 43. Here's a nice wheat penny as well, just like the first one we found in this box. We have a wheat penny from the 30s. 1936, minted in Philadelphia. We did find another 1958 Denver in this box. Now we are on roll number 46. And here's another wheat penny for the box. 1957 Philadelphia. Just finished the second box of the video. Penny box number 104. And here's what we found in this box. 2 1930s wheat pennies, 2 1940s wheat pennies, 3 1950s wheat pennies, 4 Canadian pennies, and 12 2009 pennies. And that's it for this 2-box hunt. So no additions found in this 2-box hunt. We'll try again next time when we open 2 more penny boxes in the future. At least we had some good finds in this box. 2 pennies from the 30s, which are not very easy to find. And we have a nice 1958 Denver here. We do have a very, very nice looking 1958 Denver in the collection book already, so I doubt it'll be an upgrade. But overall, this box wasn't too bad. Now let's go ahead and bring down all of the finds of the 2 boxes and do a 2-box recap. And here's the 2-box recap. Found a 1919 Philadelphia, 2 30s wheat pennies, a total of 8 1940s wheat pennies, 7 1950s wheat pennies, a beautiful 1969 San Francisco, 6 Canadian pennies, and 26 2009 pennies. Even though this wasn't a spectacular 2-box penny hunt, hopefully you guys had fun regardless. I had so much fun, as always. So before we check the wheat pennies here and the Canadian pennies for the collection books, let's go ahead and weigh these 2009 pennies to check if we have the copper variant. I'll go ahead and do this on my own, and I'll be right back. All the 2009 pennies were composed of zinc, so I'm sending them back to the bank. Now, let's first bring out the Lincoln Memorial Cent album to check to see if this 1969 San Francisco is an upgrade for the book. I recently acquired this Dansko album on Christmas Day. This will be the new home for the Memorial Cents. And comparing the 1969 San Francisco, I would say yes, we found an upgrade for the album. So let's go ahead and plug in this new 1969 San Francisco into the album. And there we go. Here's what the first page of the album looks like after the 2 penny boxes in this video. We'll continue to find upgrades for this album in the future. We are still missing the 60 small date, the 60D small date, and the 1970S small date, aka High 7. Not very easy coins to find. I have seen these around before. I don't know if I've ever found a 1960 small date, though. Maybe I have. All right. Let's close this album. And here's the first of 4 collection books that we will be looking at in this video, starting with the Lincoln Pennies collection book number 2. And we're only going to show 2 pages here, since all the Lincoln Memorial pennies are in the album now. I'll go ahead and check the wheat pennies for this collection book for upgrades, and with a snap of my finger, I'll have them ready for you. In fact, we actually found an upgrade. 1946 Philadelphia. As you can see, the 1946 we found in this hunt has a bit of red-brown to it. The one in the collection book is brown, so that justifies it. Let's go ahead and plug in this 1946 into the collection book. And there we go. Very happy with the upgrade. Our quest continues to find the 2 missing steel wheat pennies for this collection book. And we will continue to try to find upgrades for this collection book as well. Now it's time to bring out the second collection book of the video. Here it is. Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1. Here's my collection so far. We have found quite a few in circulation. Missing the tougher dates, for sure. There's plenty of those left to find. We found 3 wheat pennies that go to this book. Let's find out if they're upgrades. No upgrades were found for this book. Now let's go ahead and check the 3rd collection book. Now let's start the Canadian penny collection books. Here's collection book number 2. All we found for this collection book is the 1994. I'll go ahead and compare that, and I'll let you know if it's an upgrade or not. It is not an upgrade for the collection book. We will continue our grind to find the missing Canadian pennies for this book in the future. Now let's bring out the 4th and final one. Here it is. Canada Small Cents number 1 collection book. And we just have these 5 Canadian pennies here to check for upgrades. And we found an upgrade for this collection book, the 1968. I figured it would be an upgrade since the one we have in the book has a little bit of corrosion to it. Not very much though, but since we found one that literally has no corrosion, I figured we'd upgrade it here. So let's go ahead and do that now. And there we go. That's another upgrade from this hunt. That turned out to be pretty solid. We found a total of 3 upgrades. That's a win in my book. Okay. And that's all for the collection books. Now let's go ahead and put these Canadian pennies in this Ziploc bag where I keep all the other Canadian pennies. We have found plenty of them in circulation. And there's one last thing to do. Just like I said, when I found my first wheat penny of penny box number 103. Time to do some variety hunting. I have some forward of years pennies here. And of course, these wheat pennies to check for varieties. So I go to this website, www.varietyvista.com, as my main resource for variety hunting. I look for DDOs, DDRs, and RPMs. So, if I find anything here, I will let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. Let's close this 2-box hunt off with this beautiful 1946 Philadelphia we found in circulation. Let me know down in the comments what you guys have found in your latest penny box hunts, and let me know what you have in your possession. Those include wheat pennies just like this one here, any Indian head pennies, flying eagle pennies, maybe a draped bust. And also let me know if you have any graded pennies as well. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. A fairly decent 2-box penny hunt in the books. And now it is time to sign off. So, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video, click on the bottom left corner. See you guys next time.